Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today, I am going to do a residential shell. It is a shell challenge made by Gunny93. She does have it originally on a 30 by 20 lot, but as you can see, there is plenty of land around. So I love the way this is built. It looks kind of modern to me, so I think that's the style I'm going to go with. It looks like a T. I'm going to do my best to make this work. I got to figure out which side is going to be the front side. It's probably going to be this one. And so that means I need to turn this around, I believe. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I got to turn it around. Oh, that's a pretty front. Okay. So let's see. Move lot, rotate, and we'll just leave it there for now. If I have to move it back or to the side, I will do that. But right now, I'm not going to do that because I want to see what I can do for the exterior, for the exterior. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So the basic rules of a shell challenge is you can do whatever you want. You just can't change the exterior or the existing walls, but you can do anything else you want. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I think this will be the front. So I'm just gonna raise it up a little bit. 3. I don't know if that's too much or not. And then I'm going to add some windows, some big ones. Is that too big? I think that's a little bit too big. Do we have anything else? That's just base game. So let's see if base game has any more stuff that I can use. I usually do. How about that one? I want a big window like that, but I want it to be thinner. Do we have one? Oh, we have that. That could work. I don't mind that so much. It looks kind of modern. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to add a little fence there or not, or a half wall. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I kind of like it that way. And then I'm just going to add a door just to have a door. But I think I want like a bigger door, something like that. But more modern, of course. And then as far as the windows go, I do want to keep with the kind of like no crossbars or anything like that. I want it to be a plain window, but I don't want it to be full length on the bottom, if that makes any sense. That's just a little too big, and the full length, I think, might be too tall. Oops. And then I don't know what I'm going to do out there. I need to figure out the inside first. What I really need to figure out is where the stairs are going to go. Let me just pick any stair. It doesn't matter, but I would like something like that. I'm thinking of putting the stairs right around here, like from the main entrance. I think that would make sense. And then I could have like kitchen, living, dining downstairs, and then bedroom, bathroom. That might be a bad idea because this would be a better bedroom. So maybe, oh no, I want the stairs, not the room. No, I want the stairs. Thank you. If we do something like that and bring this down a little bit, maybe wrap it around the corner. Why won't that let me go up? Oh. What if we, no, we'd have to, no, stop. No, what am I doing? There we go. Do I like that? No, I don't. This is going to be hard. Oh my goodness. How am I going to do this? That makes more sense. Upstairs. That makes more sense. I wish I could push it all the way to the back, but I know they need a place to walk. So it would come up here. We could maybe do a bathroom there and a bedroom here. And then downstairs, we could do the living area here with maybe a small dining table and kitchen. That might work and make it kind of a open concept. Well, it has to be an open concept because it's modern. Modern is open concept. So maybe something like this. I don't like this because this is going to probably have a window, and I don't like to put TVs in front of windows, but that is okay. Where's my dining room stuff? We'll do a small dining room table here-ish. There we go. With some chairs, all placement furniture. Of course, this isn't going to stay, or maybe I could put it there. Right in the middle. I don't know. We'll see. And then the kitchen, give me the stove so I can know that that's going to be the kitchen. So I could do refrigerator, counter, stove, counter with sink. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Like that, like that. And then the refrigerator can go right here. But if I'm going to do that, I want to put a wall right there because I think that'll make more sense if I do that to kind of separate the stairs from the kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but it's a functional kitchen. Living room would be here. Okay, that's not so bad. And then upstairs, we would have a big bed. Not Big Ben, but big bed. Ooh, okay. So the only problem I'm going to have is that bathroom. You know what? Can we bring, no, we don't want to bring it down anymore. Well, she made this a hard one. I keep saying she. I don't know if Ginny is a she or not, but if not, I do apologize. So, okay, the bathroom needs to have a wall. So it's going to have to go there. It's a 4-tile bathroom. How am I going to make this 4-tile bathroom into a full bathroom? I can just do sink, toilet, shower, but I don't know where the shower's going to go. But if I do that, I can do the shower here. That would be fine. Like right in front of the toilet. It's kind of weird, but it would work. I wish I was doing this live because then you could tell me, no, that's a bad idea. That's a stupid idea. What are you doing? But you're not, and I'm not. So that's okay. We go down. Okay, I think this will work. I have to tweak it a little. I think it'll work. So as far as the roofing goes, I think this will be a very simple roofing. I say that, but you know, I could be extremely wrong. But I'm thinking we probably want a roofing over those bits there. So I'm going to have to maybe, would that look dumb like that, you think? That back that way. Wait, is there no roof on that or ceiling on that? That's not bad. I just don't know if the roof is modern enough. What does a modern roof look like besides flat? I don't want to do flat. I mean, I'm getting close to flat, but does that look modern? I think so. I think so. Yeah, let's do that. And do we want to put a little half wall there? Maybe. Let's see what that looks like. I'll go back to half wall. Be a little one, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be a big one here. I think that'll work. I think that'll finish it off nicely without putting in a fence. We just have this tiny little half wall. And then I could plant or put some plants in there. Yeah, that doesn't have a ceiling. Let me fix that. Alrighty, much better. And then I want to add a little porch of sorts. How do I do that? Like this. Yes. Thank you. But I want to bring it out. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring it out this way and do like a wraparound type thing. Is that too big? That's way too big. I got a little overexcited there. How about that? That's not bad. And maybe the stairs can go on the side right there, like so. And then do we want a half wall or a fence? I think a fence would be nice. I think a fence would be really nice. Now, do I want to cover that up? Oh my gosh. I'm making this more difficult for myself, aren't I? Yeah, I think I am. Because I would want to cover that, but it would look really weird if I did. What if I brought the foundation down a little bit so it's not so high? I mean, modern is like sleek, streamlined, straight lines. I think I'm going to have to go with a half wall on the bottom instead of a fence because I don't like how that looks. It doesn't look modern to me. It looks bad, if that makes sense. I think that's okay. I don't mind the roof. Oh, my window's gone. And then for the outside kind of trim, exterior, whatever, I think I want to do, that's too tall. It would be something like that. And what are you doing? You didn't used to do that before. Oh, it's a wall. Huh. Okay, well, this will be the backyard, side yard, I guess, and go up to there. Conflicting block clusters. Of course, make that a gate. How about that? And then right here, we'll do the same. There we go. That'll work. It's just open. I don't mind that. Oh, and this is in line with this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I did that by accident, but it works. I think I like that. I will need some pillars though, because it looks weird without pillars. So I'll place those there and one. Oh, I can't do it in the middle, but I can do two in the middle, so it wouldn't look too out of line. It's more balanced that way. Come on, copy. And I think I'll have to do two here as well, which is fine because it makes sense. It's the same all the way around. I think it's looking modern. I don't know. You let me know. Do you think this is looking modern so far at this point? Pause video, let me know. I wish I was doing this live. One of these days, if I get enough subscribers, I'll go live. Y'all just need to subscribe so I can do that. So I have a reason for doing that. Yes. What about a spandrel? No, we want trim. We want exterior trim. That one? Yes. Plain, simple, nothing else. Just plain and simple. Do I want it all the way around? Or do I just want it right? Stop it right there. I think I want it all the way around. I think it'll work better all the way around. I don't know. I could be very, very wrong. I do want the half trim to have a white. There we go. That makes more sense. So it's going to be a very, very bland. I wouldn't say bland, but I mean, we are talking modern. And oh, I forgot. I have to remove the wall. My bad. I said, there we go. But it's not going to be bland, but it's modern. It's streamlined, you know? So hopefully that works. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do. Where's the wall? Where's the glass? All the way at the bottom. Oh, I like how that's looking. Do we want to do glass up there too? Or do we want to just leave it white? I think I just want to leave it like that. I like this. That's modern. Glass is modern. It's kind of weird that you can see the pillars on the bottom, but that's okay. I don't mind. I think it just adds a little something. And I think I also want to make a pool as well, but I don't want it to be like a normal type pool. I want it to be weird. I want it to be different. So what if we play around here a little bit, see what I can come up with, see if I can make this look funky. I think maybe I can. I don't know. Oh, that would be cool. That's not going to work. Okay, hold on. Let me copy that over there and copy it there as well. One more time. No, because I'm going to put this here. Copy that. Put it there. Oh, move that, not copy it. Oh, it's not going to let me put it there, is it? No. I can put it there. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like that. And then move it. Why won't you let me move? Because pool's already there. No, I didn't mean copy. I meant move. Why do I keep doing that to myself? I don't know. Okay, I like that funky shape pool. That's neat. Can I extend this out? Ooh, I can. Right up to the fence. I think I like that. I think I like that. It's a funky little shape. Yeah. But do I want the pool there or over here? I think I want the pool over here, which means I'm going to have to move it this way. Come on, move over. There we go. And then I can put like decking or whatever. I don't know. Like surrounding the pool, kind of something like that, maybe. Oh, I know what else I can do. Oh, I'm thinking out loud. I have great ideas. I really, really do. I don't have any great ideas. I have good ideas sometimes, but not great ones. There we go. So it separates the pool from the rest of this little area, and you've got your walkway there to get wherever you want to go. We can do a small garden there, and this would be like a little picnic area or something. I think that'll work. Okay. And then over here, oh, basketball court. Can I look it up by basketball? Yes. Is that too big? Oh, it's too big. But I can do the little one. Do I want to do that, though? I don't know. I think that looks stupid. Okay. All right. Let me get into this. Let me do some, decorating and see what I can come up with. I'm going to make this modern as modern can be. So do not go anywhere. Just blink. Okie, here we are. It's all done, and I really like how it turned out. I don't know if it screams modern, but I think it definitely whispers modern, at least, if not more. Let me know what you think of the outside. There aren't a lot of windows. I forgot about the windows. I did the front windows, and then I forgot about the rest of the house. So I added those after I was done, and that's why it's a little odd. But I'm thinking modern, simple, not a lot to take your eye away. Hopefully I did that. I do have palm trees because there are palm trees in this world, and I really, really like palm trees because no other tree was working for me. Here in these, where these little half walls were and the little inset windows are, I added these plants here, the statement planter, and I had to overlay them so that they would fit properly and fill in really well. So I did that on all three. I've got gravel here on the roof. We've got a tin roof there. And then from Island Living, I used this crystal clear. It's meant for floors. So I did have to add a platform up here to kind of give it some shade. But with the little windows, you get light above the pool. So you get plenty of sunlight in there. You can sit in the loungers under the shade so you're not steaming hot. I think that's a good idea. We have some stairs that go out here to this little brick pathway with the telescope to look at the stars over the water, which is going to be beautiful. Little swing set over there. and a picnic table out front in this little area. And as I said, it's simple, 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 simple. I had to remind myself over and over again. I used this walling in the garden, put it on the wall, kind of pushed it into the wall a little bit so it looks like floating shelves. I love doing that. I think it makes it look so much better. And then added a trio of plants here, a glass top table, and a grill. Now, if you're ready, let's go inside. The glass door brings you into the living room, which none of this is like spectacular. Just remember that. But we've got just some basic, simple walls. I believe it's a stucco. We've got some prints on the wall, place to set your coat and whatnot, a little beautiful couch, some coffee tables that I made the one on the right smaller by one and shoved it in a little bit just to kind of layer them, a place to read, games, and the giant TV, which I did make smaller by one. Otherwise, it was going to be way too big. Added some plants and whatnot. Under the stairs, I have this nice little table with some clutter, and then the kitchen with some shelves up there, some clutter, and clutter on the counters. This counter is free, so you should be able to cook just fine. Into the dining room, it's very simple, just a two-seater with windows and whatnot. And then we have an open all the way up. I don't know why that's a glass wall, but I'll fix it. And then we've got a door here that will take you straight out to the pool area so you don't have to go through the front. Then we go upstairs with the glass banister. Beautiful view, if you ask me. I've got this from Businesses and Hobbies. I did make it smaller by 2, I believe, so it would fit in there nicely. At the top of the stairs, we've got the bathroom. Nothing spectacular, but it is very pretty. I like it a lot. And then the bedroom. Again, nothing spectacular, but I do really like it. You do have 3 windows in the bedroom. Curtains, of course, so you can shut out the light if you want. Some clutter on the nightstands, a little bit of pictures. Even have a wardrobe. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to fit one in, but I did, and I'm proud of me for doing that. And we've got plenty of lighting, so it's not too dark. So if we take a look from the top down, here's your stairwell with the landing, the bathroom, the little inset windows there, the master bedroom or only bedroom. And then downstairs, the very open concept of the kitchen, dining, and stairs, and living and entry. And then, of course, here is your grill area and your pool area. I think this is really cool. I absolutely love this one. I wish I could live here. I know it's like super tiny. It is a residential. Well, is it a tiny house? I thought it was a tiny house. 100 is the max. Okay, so there's 300 because I did the other stuff. That's okay. It can just be regular residential. No big deal. And the cost is $55,000. Nowhere near being a starter home, that's for sure. So anywho, I really like this. I love what I did with the pool because you're covered, you're safe, but you've got plenty of sunlight to go swimming, so that's a good thing. And I also love how I did this little not patio, but little brick area for the telescope specifically. I like that idea as well. And the little picnic table all by itself under the palm tree. I think that's fantastic. It'd give you really nice, calming dinner vibes in the evening. So anyhow, I hope that you like this one. Let me know if you got any inspiration from this build, what that inspiration was, and how you plan on using it. I really, really want to know. I think it's really interesting to know how people do things differently and whatnot. And if you do, let me know where so I can go look it up and find it. But you're also welcome to leave any and all other comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, have fun.